IVM.
Hello, welcome to another episode of IVM Likes. I am joined by my co-host Zalak. What is happening, Zalak?
Hello. All well, luckily. How's it going for you?
I'm good. Yeah. You had COVID.
Yeah,
Man, I hope you're
last
feeling better.
week.
Yeah. Hope you're
Yeah,
feeling
much
dude.
better actually. Gotten a lot of attention from my family, and like everybody was just helping me do everything and serving me food, and like life was easier for 1 week.
So you're saying you were acting so that all your family helps you and does your work. I get it. That's how it works.
I think it would be a 50-50 thing.
Hopefully, man. Let's see, man. I still haven't gotten it. Hopefully, I don't get it at all.
God's favorite.
Yeah, exactly, right? I am unbeatable.
Yeah.
What are we doing on this episode?
In this episode, we are talking about COVID, how we got COVID, what are our stories of COVID, what did we do to get over it, how did our pandemic went, basically.
Correct. And we are joined with our co-producers, Surohini and Jalasmi from the IVM Podcast Network. And both of them have also had COVID. Wait, am I the only one who hasn't had COVID on this episode then?
Yeah.
Oh,
FOMO,
wow. Wow.
FOMO?
Okay. Yeah, proper FOMO, man.
Basically, Jalasmi and I basically got it from Surohini. And then like
that's what I suspect. Let's not put people down.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's very possible though. Who knows where you get it from?
Who knows? Yeah.
So a lot of fun on this episode. We talked to them about again us having COVID, what we did in the pandemic to cope with the times where we had nothing else to do. Yeah, and a lot of other cool stuff. Did you bang plates when that whole thing happened, Zalak?
No, actually I did not. Luckily my parents also did not. They are
really
huge
See,
BJP supporters.
I did not bang plates. I did not bang plates because I was recording my parents banging the plates the entire time. I still have that video, dude, and it's so funny. My friend standing at the window, I tom. Oh, man,
my parents did that one thing in the start of the pandemic. They asked ki ghanti bajao ya something.
Yeah, correct.
So they did that because
bang plates, all that. No, yeah.
Actually, it was the same thing. Yeah?
Same thing, as far as I remember.
Yeah. So I think my mom did it because my dad is a journalist and all, and he was also doing a lot of stuff during that time. So like out of just everybody was doing it for the frontline workers and everything. Like my dad was also working there.
Yeah.
So we did that. Cool. My mother did that. Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yep. So that's all that and more coming up on this episode right after this very short break. So stick around as we get joined by Surohini and Jalasmi.
$100. That's all it takes to begin your journey with Bitcoin and Ethereum. No, really. With CoinSwitch, you can start investing in over 100 cryptocurrencies with just 100 rupees. On top of that, there are zero charges for deposits and withdrawals, so you can trade, buy, sell, however and whenever you want. All of this, plus their extremely intuitive interface, makes CoinSwitch the perfect app for beginners in the crypto space. But don't take my word for it. Just download CoinSwitch for free and try it out for yourself. If you'd like more information on cryptocurrencies, tune into a show about crypto with me, Rohan Joshi, my new adventure on IVM Podcasts. CoinSwitch, kuch to badlega.
And we are joined with Surohini and Jalasmi. Hey guys, welcome to the show.
Hey,
hello,
what's up?
Long time.
How are you guys doing?
Better.
Good.
So good. Leads us perfectly into our first question. How long back did you guys have COVID, or are you still going through it?
So I got COVID a week back.
Yeah.
We started the year on a very positive note.
Yeah, it was
yes.
The first day of the year was very positive, and
okay.
I got COVID a week back. Now I'm negative, but
so like I remember 2 days before announcing that you have COVID, you were at work with all of us. Were you not?
I think 3 days before announcing COVID, yes, I was at work in office with all of you guys.
Yeah.
Sitting on one table. Chilling.
Yeah. So
and we were playing double.
Yeah, you're playing double.
Yeah.
Some heart touching and all that. Yeah. Wow.
Everything.
Shouting at each other, it's mine. I got this one. So then Zalak got COVID, right? Is that what happened? Okay. Zalak, how do you think you got COVID? Zalak?
Let me think. Might be some chick who is chilling in Jaipur right now.
Playing double with you.
Playing double.
Yeah.
But I had it at the same time actually, pretty much at the same time.
Okay.
But I've already had COVID pehle. So this time around, when I told my parents that, okay, now it's time for me to isolate and stay away and let me just be locked in my own room and everything, they took it very casually because they thought कि Zalak तुझे हो गया है COVID, अब क्या ही होगा? Let's just chill, let's just New Year, let's have dinner together, this, that, whatever.
Yeah.
They forcefully chilled with me. And then the next day, my mom had fever. And then they started taking it seriously.
Wow. Jalasmi,
Yeah.
what about you? When did you have it?
Same time. We're all like COVID sisters
So I
right
think
now.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
are you all
Yeah.
positive still right now? Or are you all negative now?
No, negative.
I haven't got myself tested, but I think we're all negative right now. There are no symptoms, so possibly.
Man, I thought I would never say this, but I kind of feel left out that I don't have COVID. Like everyone here who has COVID, man. Like, what the fuck?
It's good you feel left out.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody
Okay.
on my Instagram is going like, if you don't have a friend who has COVID right now, you don't stay in Bombay.
Yeah, or those people are called townies. No.
Or you're in need of
Very
friends.
happy. Or in need of friends. Yes, correct.
Yeah.
So what were your? Okay, just quickly, let's get into this. So we know now that Surohini had COVID. Jalasmi also had COVID around the same time. All three of them. Zalak got COVID twice. Did either of you have a point where you felt sick at some point, or your?
No.
No.
This was my first time.
This is your first time.
This was
Okay.
my first time.
So
First time, yeah.
Zalak.
I had it in 2020, November.
Okay.
And at that time, I had the same
So you got very
symptoms.
close to each other, yeah? 20 November? Oh no, 2020 I'm thinking. Okay, cool. Okay, 1.5 years.
1 year.
Yeah.
21. I had. Okay, cool.
And I had this time no fever, only cold, sore throat, and all of that. And I obviously self-isolated, quarantined myself and everything, did all the procedures. I was on COVID meds and everything. But I lost my sense of smell for 8 months.
For
Damn.
how months?
8 months.
No,
Am I
8 months.
frozen?
You lost the sense of smell for 8 months. That's
8 months?
insane.
Yeah. And
Taste? What about taste?
I had my taste, but like I created like I don't know, not created, but like I had a very weird allergy sort of thing for dhania and for Pepsi. So I couldn't be anywhere. And the dhania thing has started again right now. I haven't
Wait,
tried Pepsi.
how does this show itself? Like this, the allergy.
I couldn't be anywhere near dhania. I just couldn't.
What does that
Like,
mean?
nothing-
You start like
sneezing
eyes will start
or
watering,
something? Yeah.
start sneezing.
No, nothing would happen to me that way, but just I couldn't stand the smell of dhania. Even
Even
if
I
it's like,
can't, baby. Naturally, also I can't. High five.
What, do you guys don't like dhania? Like, Jasmine, you don't like dhania by default?
Yeah, I mean, dhania patta is fine, but dhania ke seeds, they're just like, I don't eat samosa because of those dhanias.
What do you call
No, that
dhania
I
in
can
Marathi?
Kotimbir.
kothimir, yeah.
Kothamburi, yeah.
Wait, you don't have samosas because it has dhania in it?
There's dhania seeds now. I can't take those seeds. Just
Okay,
God.
so those
It's
seeds.
like
Yeah.
Ilaichi in biryani.
Yeah. I hate
in-
ilaichi.
Dhania
biryani.
seeds in samosas.
I get it.
feeling.
But not all samosas have them. So find ones that don't. But okay, that's a conversation for another day.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So you guys were sick. I know I haven't gotten COVID that I know of. I could have been asymptomatic at any point, and I didn't know, right? But
You haven't got it
Back-
till now? Like not even like
dude,
once?
I'm invincible, man. I'm never gonna get it. COVID is
You
scared of
don't
me.
say that.
Yeah. Dude, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
COVID, go die. I don't know. I was gonna say something yourself.
I thought the same about myself before 1st of December,
Yeah.
1st of January,
Exactly, right.
2022.
So what did happen is in July of 2020, I was staying over at my then girlfriend's place, okay, for like a month or something. And so I fell ill one day for 2 days, okay. And my girlfriend a day after that fell ill also for 2 days. And what I think though happened was that I did not get COVID because we now got ourselves tested. But it was because I'm like kind of allergic to dust. And earlier in the day, we had just cleaned the entire house and I got COVID. And why I realized that it could have been because of dust is because a week later, we did again the jhadu pocha of the house. And again, I got a little bit of fever that evening.
So you
that's
got
what my
dust,
assumption is.
not
I got
COVID.
dust. Yeah, I got.
Wow, such
I'm,
such a cute
yeah.
couple. घर में झाड़ू पोछा साथ में कर रहे हैं.
साथ में करते हैं और
So
बुखार हो
cute.
जाता है.
बीमार भी
cute.
साथ में हो जाते हैं.
Yeah, very cute. But then
Is she
she broke.
still your girlfriend?
No.
Yeah.
No. Since then we've broken up.
Oh, we should know
And-
the story.
Oh, damn.
He said no, then girlfriend.
Yeah.
That would have
Then
like.
girlfriend,
So
yeah.
since then we broke up. We broke up actually at the end of that year only, of the end of 2020.
Yeah, you guys like.
Yeah. And I found out last month in December that she got engaged.
Uh-oh.
That was fast.
Yeah, fast as hell. Like what?
That was
That is a
fast.
little, dude. And okay, I don't want to say this, but if I show you guys photo of the dude, no, he's just a fatter version of me. And I hate saying that.
Oh shit!
This is so.
I hope she's
this
not
is-
listening to this. I just hope.
There's no way in hell, dude. There's no way in hell.
I mean, you never know.
Dude, it'll be like, okay, I hope she is. We get 301 listeners finally.
Yeah.
Let it
Yes.
happen.
Cross the mark.
Let it happen.
302. I'm pretty
302.
sure its fiance would also
Oh,
listen.
yeah.
Nice.
Her fiance wants to hear, oh, I look like that,
Yeah.
dude. What the hell? I didn't know this.
I'll mention his Instagram, okay, in the description if the answer if
Yeah.
you're listening.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
We
cool.
should.
So, what do you guys do in the pandemic? Sorry, what do you guys do when you were sick? How do you guys isolate? What do you guys do? You watch
So
something?
actually,
Do you eat good food? What?
I had just shifted to Mumbai, right? So in November I shifted to Mumbai since our office started, and the day that I got tested, it was the third time in my life that I was traveling in local.
Oh,
So
I was
damn.
with her.
yeah, Zalak was with me,
Wow, guys.
and we were heading to my place from Jalasmi's place.
Okay.
So yeah, so that was the third time that I was in local, and I came back and I slept and I woke up with a sore throat. So
Oh, yeah, sore throat, you know that you're gonna fall sick
yeah,
with a sore throat.
so
Yeah.
then I immediately got tested and yeah, I got positive.
Okay.
But I had no symptoms like other than sore throat. I had little cold and that's it. No fever, no cough, no any other symptom. Smell and taste were intact. I think everything was fine other than that. But still had to get isolated for at least 7 days, I feel. Yeah.
How did you pass time?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How did I pass time? I was working. I never took a leave.
Neither of us did.
Neither of
Yeah,
us.
nobody took a leave.
Neither of us took a leave, so I was working. So yeah.
Okay. Such is dedication. Very, very good.
No,
very
but
good.
I mean, I think this time, like the time, like this Omicron time, I think it was not that difficult to not do anything. Like the meds were also not that heavy.
Did you get severe fever or something? No, you didn't.
No, nothing. Like no fever, and so we were feeling fine. So it was not like we can't do it.
Okay, fair.
I was
What you
so I think I got it from local.
possibly? What about you, Zalak? Did you do something similar? Did you just?
I worked, but I also like a couple of my friends knew that I was sick and everything. So we did like a Netflix party thing one day. We did like a game thing the other day. Basically, we chilled. Jalasmi?
I was also so I don't have mera khud ka room in the house, so I was worried about passing it on to people from the people
Yeah.
in my family. So, but when Surohini told me she had tested positive, tab se I'm isolating. There is this one sofa which became my COVID station, and because you need a ventilated room, my drawing room is more ventilated, so I'm just sitting there. And yeah, I used to wake up aram se. I slept a lot, especially now that Bombay has
Yeah.
some decent wintry feels. It was good to sleep. And I played this game called Flow Free a lot. And I'm already on like some 350th level.
Ooh.
No, not even 350. I've crossed 450 actually.
450.
Some 500 plus
Wow.
levels. It's a very basic game where, there is a grid. There are two dots of the same color placed somewhere. You have to join them without any of them intersecting. It's quite fun. So, bas kaam karo, kaam khatam karke use listen to music and play that game and then go to sleep.
That's nice. I used to play Sudoku when I got COVID first.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
When I felt sick, not knowing that.
You were just trying to get yourself
Yeah.
in the
Yeah. I just watched. Oh, back then I was watching a lot of MasterChef Australia, so that helped me through it. Yeah. But anyway, moving on.
Did you guys travel in the pandemic though?
No, not with
I
COVID.
traveled a
without
lot. I traveled
Yeah.
a lot last
Yeah?
year.
Wow.
Yeah, I
That's
went to Bangalore. I went to Dehradun. I again went to Bangalore. I went to Jodhpur and all these places. I went to Surat. So yeah, 2021 was like a lot of travel, and I'm so happy.
Wow, dude. I haven't
Wow.
been anywhere since the pandemic started.
I've only been in Maharashtra.
I
only.
traveled to Mumbai.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've
I
traveled to places
shifted
in
to
Maharashtra.
Mumbai.
I'm actually thinking of
That's
going
nice.
again for a small trip to Bangalore after I test negative. Because up to thoda time you're safe. No, कि अब तो हो गया. Now 6 months chance.
But
Yeah.
are you sure
no,
ho
I'm
gaya?
just kidding.
I mean, I'm just like, I'm not sure कि मेरे पास अभी भी COVID antibodies है.
I mean, you
I'm sure
have
अब तो
you had
हो
COVID
गया
तो होंगे यार. Zalak to literally can never fall sick again in her life.
I should
be a hat trick then.
Yeah.
But people say Omicron is mild, but no, it's not. It's just that because you're vaccinated, feels like that to you.
Yeah.
Symptoms अच्छे खासे आते हैं. Like I had a really bad throat. Like when we attended meetings, you all know the voice. It wasn't like exactly sardi wala sexy voice. It was a little worse than that.
But it's still a sore throat, right? It's not like severe fever with like shivers and all that. So it's not that.
No shivers and everything, but people have complaint of body ache. I did have a lot of fever and
body ache.
and
people had diarrhea. People had nausea and a lot of different symptoms.
Yeah, but I think because we are vaccinated, it feels mild to us. Mild in the sense that you're not getting hospitalized, but you're able to recover at home with the help of medicines.
Correct.
But I think अगर हमने vaccine नहीं लिया होता, then I don't think we would have been sitting at home and recording this episode.
Also, right now in Bombay, especially, right, it's so cold, or comparatively, like
it's cold
compared
for a regular
compared to other years in Mumbai. Yes, it is cold. It is the coldest it's been in the last decade in Bombay. So a lot of people are falling sick because Mumbaikars aren't used to the cold like this. So a lot of people are falling sick. Like my dad fell sick, my brother fell sick, but neither of them had COVID. They just got the flu. And which is crazy. Well, what did happen though, like in October of last year, my mother had gone to Goa with some of her auntie friends in the building, and she came back with COVID. She came back sick, and she knew that she had COVID. Like she just felt it. Like before she just had an intuition. So she immediately isolated right next to my room. So we had a spare room right next to my room, and she immediately isolated there. And because of that, nobody else in the house got COVID, dude, which is crazy to even think about. Yeah, so my mother had COVID. None of us did. And a few months before that, we had gotten tested for antibodies, the antibody test. And my brother was the only one who got antibodies. So that means he had COVID at some point. And we were all staying together only, but none of us got it. I don't know how that works, right? There's no logic to anything. And the saddest thing is, his wife also didn't get it. So I guess they have a not happy marriage or something because they're not in touch. Sad.
Great, we'll get more listeners.
Yes. 304 now. My brother and his wife.
But there is a theory where I was reading up. I was actually curious. I got COVID. I'm isolating in the same room. Like the door is right here. So people have to, if they want to go out, they have to use this room. But none of them, hopefully, contracted COVID from me.
Yeah.
I was just trying to read up, कि कैसे हो सकता है? Like, how is this possible? But the second attack ratio is actually like as low as some 6%. So it's not compulsory that if you live in the same house and one of them gets COVID, if somebody else will also get COVID. And what they say is it might not be exactly because you've acquired immunity, but it's just some sort of resistance. And I mean, nobody knows what this virus is. It's just really weird. Some partiality it is doing, but yeah. Thank God nobody in my house got it. फिर उसका logic जो भी हो, it's fine.
So basically, you're also the first one to get COVID in your family.
Yes.
Same.
Yes.
I'm the host.
Oh, yeah. Keeping your families proud and all nice.
They're like, oh,
Meri beti.
One is done. More to go.
Very cool. So I think at this point we should take a small break and we'll be right back.
Have you ever wondered where the business world is headed? How the ways in which we create, market, and sell to consumers will evolve? Or if we'll ever go back to wearing pants while working? For answers to all of this and more, tune into Advertising is Dead with me, Varun Tugirala. Every Tuesday, as I talk to entrepreneurs, leaders, and change makers from across business, media, marketing, and beyond. You can catch all episodes of Advertising is Dead on the IVM Podcast website, app, or wherever you get your podcast from.
So, guys, something interesting was about to happen to me next week, okay? I was going to be in Goa for a cousin's wedding, okay? And then this Omicron BS happened, right? And now it seems like, so this was a destination wedding that they were doing in Goa. And now they are having to shift it back to locally to Pune because they stay in Pune. Okay.
Wow.
And so now instead of Goa, I might be going to Pune, which is very sad.
Oh shit. That's sad.
Pune has good thandi, so maybe that can be a plus.
Yeah. So did you guys attend any weddings during this time? And what are those like?
I didn't actually. I'm in the same situation. I was supposed to attend a wedding next week, but the bride and the groom, they only got COVID.
Oh,
So we
wow.
are not sure
Fun.
if the wedding is
The
happening. or
wedding is
not.
happening. Not sure if they'll survive this period. Sorry.
I did attend one wedding. I attended one wedding in 2021 February,
Okay.
which was when, before the second wave hit.
Mhm.
So they had cancelled the reception, but the wedding was on. So I did go for that
Oh,
one. But
Ekta got
otherwise,
married.
yeah, Ekta's wedding only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went to Ekta's wedding. And yeah, that's it. That was the only wedding I went to. All my friends are like very rebellious. Koi shaadi bhi nahi kar raha hai. I don't get ready. Maybe it's my turn.
Yeah.
I hope not.
I attended a wedding in November 2020.
Okay.
Ooh.
So that was the time when everybody thought that there would be no second wave.
Hmm.
The COVID is gone.
Man, now to I sincerely
We're all
think
done.
it's just not going to end. We just have third, fourth, fifth wave. We just keep going. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I have stopped believing when scientists say, "Oh, this is till June now. It's ending in June." Now, because right now scientists are saying, "Oh, Omicron will be done by March."
Yeah.
Okay? Which again, dude, seems like no, man. You've been saying this since the beginning of the pandemic. All these dates and all you're giving us. Don't bother. No, why bother giving us dates? Just say, "Khatam hoega, tab khatam hoega."
Just say you have to live with it.
Yeah, live with it. Just say that.
Live with
no?
it.
Exactly.
But
sorry.
talking about that, what did you guys first think of COVID, or like how serious did you think COVID was back in March 2020?
Not really so much. इतना
Yeah.
नहीं लगा था होगा. Actually,
Yeah.
March 2020 का lockdown was
Yeah.
actually very amusing. We enjoyed 2020 ka lockdown. I mean,
Yeah.
like, obviously it's coming from a place of privilege because we were lucky to stay in the house, and offices were also like
Working
we
from
were
home, yeah.
working, getting paid and everything. So I'm talking from a place of privilege. But yes, March 2020 was a lot of fun. So many video calls, and there was no Zoom fatigue back then. But
Yeah.
when it happened again in 2021, that's when we couldn't take it. And that's when people are like, "Nahi, this Zoom
So
fatigue
March,
and all this is affecting a lot." And we did not expect 2021 to happen at all.
Yeah.
That was what took us by surprise. It is this
It's
level
back.
of lethal.
Yeah. Like I got very comfortable just working from home.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool, man. Like I would like if I needed, I would like take a nap in the afternoon and all because how often you can do that, right?
How long did March lockdown was like?
It was
21.
March to June. Then they started unlock.
You know?
I remember
then-
starting
Oh,
the
yeah.
office in June.
Yeah,
when
March
we
to
got
June it was, and then
Yeah.
after December 2020 it was
No, after that it again started in
April.
towards the end of Feb. It started again.
2020?
2021 March.
2021.
No,
Ah.
February I started office. So I was working from home till February. And then 2021 February I started working from home till April end.
So it
So
February
yeah, like a
2021
couple of
May,
months.
same time, couple of months, 3-4 months.
Yeah, and then it started again.
Okay, wait, Zalak, you
Second
joined
wave.
IVM in Feb, or?
No, I'm
No.
talking some other.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
like, it's
last
already been a
office.
year. It's time flies when in COVID. So, did you guys like do a lot of stuff when you were stuck initially when it happened? I know a lot of us did a lot of video calls. We were getting in touch with friends we were in touch with. I got in touch with
Yeah,
back in,
a
like school
lot of
friends
video
and
calls.
got all those video calls
Exactly.
going.
The first COVID was
Yeah.
like first lockdown was like first COVID.
So you caught up with people you would never usually talk to in
Yeah.
life. Just a
Basically.
family
So
video
crazy.
call, and
Yeah.
then suddenly
It's
there are 300 people in this.
Yeah.
And ye kaun hai? Ye kaun hai?
like-
Ye kaun hai? Half of them you don't know.
Yeah, it's like we did like this whole extended family video call. Oh my
Oh
god, that
God.
was so
Oh
crazy.
man,
It was
I've never talked to my family
50,
and
55
older
people on one
relatives and
Zoom
all.
call. Extended family call.
Yeah.
Everybody in different time zones talking at one time and just talking. Just
Yeah.
talking.
But that was
Nobody
just
is listening
2020.
to any
Dude,
other.
exactly. Nobody understood
person.
Zoom ka mute karna padta hai, all that stuff. Nobody understood all that. Families with
But that was only 2020.
That was
2021 में ऐसा
2020.
कुछ नहीं हुआ. 21 में we were
Yeah.
just whining.
2021 was like
It was concerning also because it's a little more deadly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had my sister's God Bharai on Zoom with like again
Oh,
75 people on the Zoom call.
wow.
But that call was so chaotic. It was so chaotic. We could not enjoy it. I was obviously with my sister physically, but everybody else was virtually joining us.
Yeah.
But after that we decided इसके बाद कोई भी मेरे nephew का event हम Zoom पे नहीं करेंगे. नहीं तुमको attend करना है, तुम physically नहीं attend कर सकते हो, मत करो. Zoom पे तो नहीं ही करना है. It was fucking chaotic.
Yeah, I get it.
So many of our friends just got married on Zoom, and it's not been a nice thing to miss out on their weddings. Like some of this really close friends.
So I didn't get invited to a single wedding of my friends of anything till like
last month.
Like almost like November of 2020. Okay, like all of 2020, I didn't get invited to a single wedding. And some friends did
No,
get married.
you went to one wedding last month.
No, the last month is a different thing. But I'm saying in 2020, from the beginning till the end of 2020, I almost didn't get invited. Then I got invited to my, again, ex-girlfriend's, we were dating till then, ex-girlfriend's sister's wedding, but on Zoom. Okay. And so I attend this wedding and I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be great. I dress up and all. We have other common friends. So we went together to her house, common friend's house, and we were watching the wedding from there, right? And so the first wedding I attend, I have to hear all of my ex-girlfriend's aunts telling her, hey, we have all these good-looking guys for you that you should check out for weddings. Because if your sibling is getting married, of course, a million times you will ask, oh, when's your next, when's your number and all that.
Yes.
So I had to hear this the entire wedding. I accepted it. This is horrible. But
what is a Zoom wedding? I don't understand the concept.
It's just a live stream of a wedding, Baba. That's nothing else.
Actually, just like the wedding is actually happening.
Like in this instance, yeah. But otherwise, Zoom weddings were like when the pandemic started, right? People were officiating them online. The two people were like sometimes even the bride and groom were in different locations, which was just so sad. Exactly. How do you kiss the bride? Kiss the computer and all.
I actually read a story about a wedding that happened on an airplane. Because there was lockdown where they were staying and they couldn't call more than 50 people. So they booked the entire flight.
Wow.
I don't know how many people that was. And they had the wedding in the air.
It's not very smart,
Yeah, they had to face the consequences from the DJCA, but yeah, whatever. Shadi comes first, guys.
Yeah, worth it. Yeah, worth it.
Are they still hanging there?
What do you guys watch in the pandemic?
Oh man,
shows, movies. Did you watch reruns? Did you watch new stuff? Did you all watch Squid Game?
Oh yes.
Not me.
Okay.
Yes,
Jalasmi is the only sane one who did not get into the hype.
Yeah,
I would say all of us got into the hype.
I want to know why.
Got sold. She's
Didn't man nahi hua. I watched other things.
Okay.
I think the watch time has increased. Like my watch time has increased a lot.
But I have to say, in 2020 when Ramayana was replayed, generously, devotedly, everybody at 10 o'clock, we would be like, chalo, Ramayana aa raha hai.
Wait, which Ramayana? The old Ramayana TV show?
Old one.
Yeah, the actual OG Ramayana.
Ramayana was being Mahabharat?
No, Ramayana 9:30 ko TV pe aata tha. Devotedly, religiously, we would all just sit and watch. My mom was like, oh, memories, nostalgia.
Ram, Bhagwan, Ram.
I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Ramayana. I'm not a big fan. But
as a kid, I read a lot of illustrated versions of Ramayana and Mahabharata.
Now also I read, but now I read from Sita's point of view. So there is, you know, there's Patnaik's book, there is Forest of Enchantments. So you know that feminism has come, but it's okay. This Ramayana was also like, just nice to watch and listen to stories from mom and dad.
What else did you watch though? Surohini, what about you?
So I watched a lot of series, like a lot of movies and series. So my friends were really annoyed because we couldn't do a good Netflix party because we couldn't decide what to watch. Because like everybody would have watched something or the other, and then we're like, for 3 hours we were just searching for the correct movie or the series to watch.
Yeah,
because we don't know. Yeah. So I've a lot of films, a lot of series. I completed Rick and Morty again.
Oh wow! Okay. Cool, nice.
I completed what did I complete again? I completed Friends again.
Oh
because,
wow! Oh, okay.
Of course, Friends reunion was coming.
I watched Schitt's Creek.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a nice show. I mean, 2020 से लेकर March 2020 से लेकर अब तक, there are so many shows that have come. So many. I mean, I can't even remember kitte.
Yeah, that's true, man. A lot of shows have come. I watched Witcher season 1 and season 2. I saw Squid Game, of course. I rewatched all of Curb Your Enthusiasm because the new season was coming and I was excited. I watched a lot of cooking stuff because I started cooking in this time. And so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, cooking is fun. Work from home. The best part about work from home is being able to cook. So now that my COVID is also gone, I'm going to start cooking again.
Yeah. Zalak, what are you saying?
I also started cooking actually last year only, but like I only make food items that I know that I will like to eat, or which is something that I've never heard of, like something very bizarre. So I only do
So
that.
like what? So
I
like
don't-
what kind of items?
So there's a Iranian dish called dolma.
Okay.
I made that. There's a North African dish called shakshuka, but I think
Shakshuka.
shakshuka
Yeah,
is
shakshuka.
very
Yeah.
Then I made japchae, which is a Korean dish. Then I made a couple of
nice.
more like different cuisine, variety of things that are fully an experiment, and my parents are absolutely against it, but they ended up loving.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like going international.
Very
Yeah, so I don't know how to make roti, sabzi. Sabzi, okay, maybe I know, but like I don't know all these Indian basic things.
Yeah.
Which is the only thing my parents have a problem with, because I want to do all these experiments, but I don't know the basics only.
Basically, dude, I feel.
बेटा तुम अपने सास ससुर को शाक्षुका खिलाओगी.
I've heard this.
So I feel like I can cook anything as long as there is a YouTube accompanying video. Like if someone is telling me, like Ranveer Brar or someone is telling me how to cook it, I can make anything. I learned how to make pizzas. I learned how to make mutton galauti kebabs. I learned how to make shahi
Ooh.
paneer.
Wow.
All
I mean, I'm just saying, you guys are listing out these great
Exotic
dishes.
things, yeah.
Yes. But
gobi
I've
aloo
not
nahi aate mere
eaten-
ko. Okay.
but like, I mean, I won't believe it until I eat it. No, so like,
Okay. yeah,
Listen,
so
I will make it. I love
come over to
it.
my house.
I mean,
And the weirdest thing I've made is gulab jamun ki sabzi. Believe me, it's the best thing I've ever eaten in my life. So I
Wait,
first ate
is
it
it
when I was in
sweet?
Goa.
It's a sweet sabzi.
It's not sweet. It's
it's
a
namkeen.
little khatta and it's tikha.
Okay.
And I had it first in Goa at
Then
a
why is it gulab
Bhori
jamun?
restaurant. I'll make it and I'll feed it to you, and then you tell me.
Okay.
No questions asked. Okay, you have to eat.
She feed
I
it to
told
you.
Jalasmi also.
Like stuff
And
in your
like,
mouth.
I will give it to you. I told Jalasmi also I'm gonna make it for her. I love it. But it's a Bhori dish. So I first ate it in Goa when I was in Goa. And like I was completely blown away. And then I thought I'll recreate it from what I know. And it was
I've
amazing.
heard of Goa so many times now. I think I'm getting FOMO and I should.
I think that's a sign.
Or maybe that's like, that's the hub.
Universal sign.
Or maybe
Yeah.
that's the hub.
It's a hub
like,
of Omicron right now. जितने लोग गोवा से लौटे हैं सब Omicron लेके लौटे हैं. So भी 2 महीना just let Goa
But तुम्हें
breathe.
तो हो गया यार जलास्मी अब क्या होएगा जाओ
But still, you should not be a COVID yet, no?
COVID hit. Wow.
Oh, that's a new
Wow.
term.
No, that's
a
not.
new term.
That's a
Oh,
term
I have
that
heard it
means-
for the first time. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Which company was doing that, man? There was a company who coined the term COVID hit. Don't be a COVID hit, and then it got viral. I forgot who it was. Anyway, when you guys get vaccinated?
Oh,
June and September.
Yep, same June, September for me also.
June and July, Covaxin.
Oh, okay. I think also.
I think
and
you'll
last
be
time-
eligible for the booster dose in June again.
Yes, correct.
And
That's
I don't
the-
want only the booster dose, yeah, but I guess लेना ही पड़ेगा. But
Yeah.
It's better to take it.
yeah,
You know
I
how
will take it.
I just read somewhere on Twitter. One to what I read is हर साल नया variant आएगा. It's like, every year there is a new Indian Idol. There is a new dance
Season-
champion.
season
There's a new
3.
Omicron
Yeah,
variant
yeah.
or a
Okay.
COVID variant. And then once I heard कि one was when हर country अपना एक variant निकाले फिर सबके साथ IPL खेलेंगी. That was also funny. One is where they said that just like there's a Windows update every time you have to take a vaccine update. So now humans have become Windows.
Oh,
Twitter
that's
is
so
fun.
true.
Twitter is a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
That's so true.
Yeah.
I just heard this news that 2 people sued somebody because their name was COVID and
Yeah, there's a guy called COVID Kapoor.
COVID
What?
Kapoor.
Yeah, he's on Twitter.
That's like-
and he's
that's like the-
I'm not the virus.
That's like the beer brand Corona.
Yeah,
Right?
correct. So
Exactly it.
there are 2 guys. एक का नाम is COVID and एक का नाम is something related to Omicron. So these guys are like, guys, please just don't.
Yeah, this guy COVID
Don't
उसके
use these
Twitter bio
terms.
में लिखा
Yeah.
है कि my name is COVID and I'm not virus.
Hey, do you guys hear about that dude from Bihar who took 11 vaccines?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
On the same 2 ID cards.
Yeah, on like I think he first same 2 ID cards, and like for the last few vaccines, then he started using his wife's ID, if I'm not wrong. I remember reading this. I don't know how it works, but this dude took 11 vaccines. He was like, what happened is the reason he took 11 vaccines was because he said, okay, after the first vaccine, everyone else is falling sick. I did not fall sick. Okay. In fact, I had never felt better in my life. So I thought, ठीक है, second dose भी ले लेते हैं. Then after second dose, I felt even better. I'm like, dude, am I getting healthier from each vaccine? So I'll take more. Then he kept taking, and like after each vaccine, I kept feeling better and better and better. And
now he's arrested.
I
Yeah,
hope
and
he
now
knows
he's,
it's
like,
a
being investigated,
vaccine and not some potion which will give him ageless, whatever,
Who knows?
immortality.
How do you know it's not true? Maybe this dude like got cured of cancer or something because of COVID vaccine. You don't know.
Maybe
Anything
it could be like he's just getting alcohol. Maybe I'm just.
Yeah, वहाँ पे तो
Yeah, okay, yeah. They're injecting
Placebos,
alcohol into his body. He's
water.
going to one of those fuzzy wala vaccine places where they're not giving him proper COVID vaccine. They're giving him like all these drugs and all. He's like, wow, this is great.
Wow, this is better.
Of course, it's better.
Of course, he's getting addicted to that. Yeah, come on, guys.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So, okay, so we all got the vaccine, but you guys still
Yeah.
felt sick after the vaccine, which is okay, it was expected, mild symptoms, fair enough.
No,
What-
so breakthrough infections are common. It's just that because of the vaccine, we didn't end up in the hospital.
Yeah, you didn't know the hospital. That's true. What would you say looking back then? What were like the best moments of your pandemic, or what are the highlights maybe of the pandemic?
Jalasmi, you wanna go first?
I was just thinking,
Okay.
honestly, it was just the quiet of the streets. There's no chaos,
was
there are no
pretty great.
people, and
Yeah.
it was a time. So the lockdown was announced in March, and April is not exactly very hot. It's a spring sort of a time.
Yeah.
I remember there's a big tree right outside my window, which just blooms. And that year, it was nice to see it. There were no people. I have a lot of photographs from it. I used to just look at it every day. It was nice to wake up. Have everybody in the house. We used to experiment with food. सब लोग साथ में खाते थे. So my dad has worked in Pune for the longest time, and now he was back home. So it was nice to have everybody in the same room eating together and stuff like that. And yeah, nice and cozy to be at home. I guess that was the best part about it.
I would, yeah. That is definitely true.
And being able to go to the terrace every day to just chill. I love terraces.
Yeah, probably true. What about you, Surohini?
So I think the highlight moment was my sister had a baby boy. So that was.
Ew.
Wait, do you guys have the same
so-
sister? Wow.
No. The same timeline.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think that was the highlight moment. For me, it was very very weird because my family was like all over the world. It's like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
So,
we're
for our
not-
listeners who do not know, Surohini is not a citizen of India.
Right.
She's an NRI. Right now she's an NRI in India right now.
Yeah.
But where are you from? You have a US citizenship, right?
US citizenship. Yes,
Okay,
correct.
so is most of family in US?
Yeah, so my parents are in US. My mom was here for an year or an year and a half, and then she went to US. My dad and my
How
brother
long
were
have
there.
you lived in the US, Surohini?
Me?
Yeah.
I have lived in year and a half.
A year and a half of your entire life. That's all you lived in the US.
Yeah.
Surohini, go
was
back.
Wait, do your parents don't like
क्या
you?
कर
Or?
रही हो?
Yeah, that's a whole lot of like a huge story. But yeah, so I think the best parts were the video calls, man. Whole lot of video calls I did.
So,
We did we played a lot of games, especially Damsharaj. We played I can't even tell you how many times we've played Damsharaj on video call.
so that's a
Me and my
great game to
friends.
play. Yeah, you're right, dude. That's
That
a great
was
video call.
that
game.
was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, I
absolutely.
think these were the things. And then I think just that the best thing was that when you are wearing a mask, nobody is able to recognize you.
That is true.
Epic.
Best part.
Best part.
Yeah. Like I'm able to actually show what I feel in my expressions under the mask and then not be bothered that someone outside
Yeah.
doesn't see it. Under the mask I can be like and nobody knows.
So yeah, the these were the times when I had the most fun.
Okay, short.
Yeah.
What about you, Zalak?
Again, like Surohini, she stole my answer, by the way.
No, but I'm sure for a lot of us, a lot of these things overlap. Like watching all the shows. The time we got, staying at home,
Yeah,
getting up even
absolutely.
that 15-20 minutes later than you actually
Yeah.
would have to otherwise.
Getting up 5 minutes before the
Recording.
Meeting, man.
Yeah,
Before
it
a
was
recording,
meeting.
before a meeting.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you guys are so
Perfect.
lucky,
woke
man.
up-
I had the entire pandemic. I've had Cyrus live streams in the morning, and Surohini also had kids in the live stream.
Yeah.
So yeah, getting up
Like,
before that. Yeah.
yeah, like just 5 minutes before laptop on karke. हाँ, चलो 9:30. Yeah, now we can shut the laptop for an hour.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hope Tejas
exactly.
is not listening, but
Hey, no, that's fine, man. So what if he is? That's cool. So yeah, sorry, Zalak, you were saying before I got you.
So yeah, my nephew was born in August 2020.
Okay.
So that was one of the highlights, definitely. And I got 3 foster pets throughout.
oh wow.
Wow.
So that was again another highlight because like I had, I think, the best time of my life taking care of a pet, a puppy especially. But like the emotional
So
trauma of having
How
to give
long?
the dog back.
Yeah, but how long did you have them?
So my first pup was called Zumi. She was with us for 2 weeks, but she was not adopted. Unfortunately, she passed away.
Oh no.
The second one, we had to take a lot of we had to gather a lot of guts to just take another foster pet because after Zumi, we were all like broken, literally. Second one was called Zar. He was with us for 3 weeks. And the third one was a kitten, and we couldn't decide on the name. So we just called her Kittu. So she was with us for a week, I guess, but because she was adopted very quickly. She was a very small kitten. Then I got a dog bit me last year. That was another highlight.
What? How?
Yeah.
What were you doing?
A dog bit you or a puppy bit you?
A dog bit me, like a proper. I'll show you guys photo later. But like basically, me and my friend. I don't think anybody knows this story. Like I don't
Awesome.
know if I want to make it public or not.
Now you're on the spot.
So basically, me and my friend were sitting on an Activa. We were going somewhere, and I was actually kind of drunk, and my friend was picking me up from that place. And then we were like, we'll chill for a bit. There was, I think that night was a full moon night, and we both are like moon fanatics. We thought we'll go to this art. There's this one spot that we have. We'll go there. We'll sit. We'll just look at the moon, chill for a bit, and go back home. So when we were going back home, dogs started chasing us, and one of the dogs actually bit me. So I have like aisa mark on my left leg. It's like a tattoo now because it doesn't go away. And then at 1 a.m. in the night, I came home and like my jeans were torn, like there was blood and all, but I didn't see it or I don't even feel it because I was drunk. So I came home and saw, there's blood coming out. And then I lost it. I panicked and like my father also saw it. So even he panicked and like at 1 a.m. in the night, he went to the hospital to get an injection.
Yeah.
And then I got 4 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this was a stray dog only, right? This wasn't a pet.
Yeah, stray dog.
Okay, damn. Oh, that's tough too. Similar to Zalak's story, what happened to me was I was in August.
You were also bit by a dog.
No. This is to do with animals, so not getting bitten by them. But in August of 2020, I was going to my car, okay, and I sit in my car and I start hearing chopping noises, like small, like meow or whatever, small squeaky noises from my car. Okay, so I get out of the car and check the area, the gap between the tire, the front tire, and the body of the car above it, right? The bonnet above it.
Yeah.
There were 2 tiny kittens, dude. Okay, and so I got them out of the thing. I started feeding them, and I've been taking care of these kittens since August of 2020.
Have you named them?
I did actually. I named them Sanji and Zoro. Sanji's a dude, Zoro's a girl. They are based on characters of One Piece. One Piece is one of my favorite anime ever. And Sanji ended up passing away about 5 months back due to several reasons. And Zoro's still alive and kicking, and she's been neutered and very healthy and very fun. Like, the dude, when I go down to like smoke at night, right? Like in my car, she will just jump into the car and come sleep on my lap or sleep on the car seat next to me, sleep in the back of the, like above the boot and all. It's damn cool. I love these guys. They're the best. So because of them, because of feeding them, I always put out food. There's always, if you go down to the area where they stay, there's always food there, right? For her, basically. But because of that, like some 4, 5, 6 other cats also come and get fed. So all the cats in my building are now very healthy because of me and another uncle who come and feed cats every night. But it's, a lot of fun, man. Cats are awesome. So that was one of the highlights. Another one was just, dude, before this, before the last, I would say like 3 or 4 months, I would be saying I went through 2 breakups in the pandemic. Okay. And now it is 3 relationships and 2 breakups because I'm in a relationship right now also. So, dude, times are weird. I have not been in a relationship for like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 years almost before the pandemic. Okay.
Wow.
And now I think everyone's just, I don't know, at least the women I meet are like, man, just pata nahi aur koi milta hai ki nahi. Let's just let's just do something. So it's fun times. Okay.
But how
fine.
have your dating lives been like?
Yeah, great question. Yes.
Great question. Yeah, great question, Jalasmi. What's your answer?
Hey, did you guys go on? Did you guys join? We already were any of you there on the dating app episode that we did? I think Jalasmi was there on that, right?
I think I was there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, in the pandemic, see, I joined Bumble. I met a few nice people, but once. Uske baad phone pe hi chalu, and you know how it is. It's like, you can't continue it for long on the phone. So it's just been that way. They're all friends now. Instagram pe.
We're all friends. We all do Zoom calls all together. Nice.
But I met just one. I met one guy in Bombay. I met one guy in Dehradun, and I met one guy in Bangalore.
Wow.
And they're all very nice people, but the thing is, कुछ आगे हो नहीं पा रहा है. And I'm like, okay, whatever,
that's
it's
okay.
fine.
I also met
Jasmine,
somebody.
you were seeing someone recently, right? Like who was out of town or something? Were you not?
No, I just had a crush on someone.
Yes. Then we talked about it. I think you talked about it at work. Did you not? How do I know this
No,
otherwise?
I haven't talked about it at work yet.
But then how do I know this otherwise? Did I just guess it and you just
No,
agreed to it right
so
now?
there was one episode. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you. I'll clarify this for you. There was one episode on IVM Likes we did a long time back where I just said that somebody I used to have a crush on who was in Paris, who lives in my building, has come back.
I hope he's
But now, no, but now there is nothing. There's nothing. It's over. So right now I'm just very like, there's nobody. Khali hai.
Go say Je m'appelle Jalasmi to him. That's what I know from friends.
No, never mind.
All right.
So even I met somebody off Bumble last year, and like we dated for
Bumble is killing it for everyone. Huh? Nice. Bumble. Nice.
In fact, it was great, man. But like things didn't work out at the end. Like the 2 months were good. Like
sucks. Bumble is terrible. Never download Bumble.
No, but I've downloaded Bumble and uninstalled it so many times throughout the pandemic because after a couple of days I get really bored on Bumble. Like I don't know what to do next. I just uninstall it, and then after 2 months when I'm getting bored, I'm feeling bored or whatever, I download it again for 2 months. 2 days, 2 days ho gaya mera fun, and then
I'm pretty sure Bumble ka downloads ऐसे ही होता होगा.
Yeah, correct. Honestly. Yeah.
Uninstall,
dude, there are so many people, and every other day, right? If you're on Bumble or something, you'll see description mein, like their people ka bios. They will just say, "I had deleted this app, now back on it." That makes me believe they started seeing someone and didn't work out and they're back on the app. That's what I always think because that's what I did, right?
That's what we do. That's the only thing you can do. Right?
So is it just Bumble for you guys, or is it like?
So I have a joke that I do in my
apps.
stand-up right now. It's a very new joke. I'm still making it better, but basically the joke is similar to something like, guys, I'm very serious about dating. I take my dating very seriously. I'm on 6 different dating apps. Okay, and which is actually true. I'm on 6.
But you're already seeing someone, Antariksh.
Not right now, man. Not right now. I'm not on the apps, but like 4 months back I was. But it's a joke. I can't make a joke. Man, you guys take everything so literally, yeah.
Nice.
Just, I hope Kirti doesn't watch this.
No, but it was only Bumble. No other dating apps work for me.
I tried all the other dating apps for 15 minutes just to check their UI, and it was really weird. Like Hinge has a lot of complicated this.
So UI does.
Bumble is right now
So UI for you guys like is a very like decision making point. Is it?
Not exactly, but it's convenient.
Okay. Surohini, what about you? How was your any man, woman?
So no, not right now. But I'm actually very old. I'm actually taking a very old classic way to this, not doing any dating apps or anything.
Oh, you're hoping the universe provides.
Yeah, now even I'm back to that old.
You're back to that.
Guys,
I have given up on that.
By the way, somebody because they are actually.
I think those days are way behind us. See, either you can only like okay. This is what I think. Okay, I am not great at going up to girls at like if I see them at a restaurant or like someone I like at a pub or something. I'm terrible at that. Okay, so dating app firstly gets rid of that. And secondly,
does it though?
Like it gets rid of that initial, let's say, going up to someone, right? At least.
Awkwardness. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
कि
then
Bumble
the
में तो
small talk
लड़की
is
सामने
fine.
से बात करती है, so that is also very easy for me.
Yeah,
It's
see,
just
that
such
works
a
out.
headache. I have to think so much about what message should I
Dude,
send.
what are you saying? All the girls they say is hi and hey. That's all they said. I
But
don't know
that
what you're
shouldn't
thinking
be
of,
it.
Zalak.
No, we should also
That
have some
shouldn't be,
pickup
yeah.
lines.
Like
or
a lot of
something.
things shouldn't be the way they
Yeah.
are. But
Okay, wait, this is becoming a dating episode. Come back,
Yeah, yeah.
guys.
Oh no,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
Antariksh
Covid.
was saying
Yeah,
something.
no,
sorry.
but yeah, so the main thing is basically you don't have to do this anymore. And the second point, another point I was gonna make, which I have now forgotten.
No, so you're
Uh,
saying it breaks up the initial awkwardness and then
yeah,
what Bumble
Yeah.
does.
yeah, it breaks up the initial, like you're having to say hi, hello is gone.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I was gonna make another point and I forgot now what the point was. So
Sorry,
screw it.
Antariksh.
It's fine, guys. It happens.
We'll
People
come
like
back to it.
getting old.
I think
Yep.
COVID medicines do that to you.
Oh, I'm not taking a single COVID medicine. Huh? What are you saying? I didn't get
But
COVID.
then what are you taking?
He's taking Jari Booty.
Alcohol, 11
You get it.
vaccines.
You get it. Taking other medicines which are frowned upon in our society.
Yeah.
What are you, to end with, what are you guys looking forward to? Like next, what's next? Like I remember a lot of us are looking forward to coming back to office.
Oh yes, definitely.
And
I
after
am.
coming back to office, I realized, yaar, ghar pe achhe the. So that's what happened to me.
No, I loved going to office.
No?
We went to office for literally 1.5 months.
Exactly.
Yeah, correct.
November, Diwali ke baad start kiya, and then now we are back to working from home.
Correct.
But office is a lot of fun. Masti
So
karne
office
milta hai.
is-
Like,
See,
you
office
know,
is good.
all the young people out there.
Especially good offices, because in the corresponding kind of respect, right? Like in the sense, like if I wanted to run something by say Ekta or Amit or something, I had
Yeah,
to call them up.
exactly. Yes.
Now I can literally just turn around and hey Ekta, what do you think of this?
Yes,
Or hey Anna, what do you
correct.
think of this?
Correct.
No, but
Jalasmi,
also
and we get one of the
you get to
hosts.
have fun in office. I think
That's
we
true.
have a lot
Yeah.
of fun in
No,
office.
that's very
Plus,
true. That's very true.
It's nice to stay active. Like, you know,
Very true.
you wake up, you
But
dress up,
the-
you run behind the
tough part-
train.
The difficult part is getting up early and then spending an hour and 1 hour 10 minutes in traffic and then reaching work. And then
It's nice
Putting
to
another hour and 10
get
minutes.
that commute space. You
No,
know, commuting
dude.
time mein na, you
No,
can watch
man.
something, read something. I have
What?
started reading books.
No,
I
no.
love
So firstly, I'm
traveling.
You can
driving.
discover
And
music.
while I'm driving, I'm always thinking of, oh, आज ये भी करना है, आज वो भी करना है, आज ये भी करना है. So the travel goes in that, which I'm not a
Come
fan.
by train.
I
Don't drive.
That'll just be faster. Yeah. I want to spend a little bit of time.
Just guys, I'm
and I
telling
stay in
you.
Powai. So
I'm
there's no
telling
trains.
you, the future is to live nearby the place you work.
Yeah, that's it.
That's very difficult. That's very difficult. See, the thing is, if for example, now I'm a Mumbai local, मेरा घर यहीं पे है, can't help it.
Yeah,
But if I want to go to Bangalore, मैं तो office के पास में ही घर लूंगी, because why would I want to spend time commuting unnecessarily?
Yeah.
That's what all of us do. But
Yeah.
otherwise, because there are 4 people in the house. Now, Mummy ka office is in Andheri, Appa is in Worli, I am here. Can't
Yeah, of course,
manage
can't do
that
that.
way.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
yeah, but yeah, you are right. You're not like completely wrong.
Yeah. So what do you guys
I think looking
then?
forward to traveling more, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
See, the good thing is we've touchwood saved some money from not
Absolutely.
being able to commute. तो उतना पैसे का क्या करने का? I don't want to put everything in FD. I want to go travel. I
Don't.
haven't been to, like, personally, mountains, like 3-4 साल से mountains नहीं देखा अभी मेरे को जाने का है. So looking forward to traveling a lot.
Yeah.
Dude, but mountains you can watch on YouTube and all. Yeah, it's pretty cool. You get
No.
Everest and
No,
all.
not on
That's what
YouTube,
we've been
live.
doing, no, past 2
Yeah.
years.
I mean, if you've not seen mountains, you can see them.
Yeah, just like
Hey,
here,
please,
like
man.
Yeah, see
Right.
V and Surohini, right there. From
Also
Lion King.
looking
you'll
forward
see.
to live gigs, live concerts. I think
Yeah,
that
man,
is
that's-
something we
that's-
miss a
that's
You were
lot.
going to
that
go
I
for the
wanna
local
do.
train concert.
yeah, man, that's extended.
I'm pretty
right?
sure it's
That's-
gonna. Yeah, I
that's-
think it's gonna get canned.
It's gonna get cancelled. Yeah.
But
So-
like, yeah, I mean, just like now that like now we're like, I feel now that since this is the third wave that's coming up, now I'm looking forward to the ways of just living with it, not to like really go back to another lockdown, another work from home situation. Just like grow with it and see where that goes.
See, if there is
Yeah.
no new variant coming up, I think it will be like this only. सर्दी खांसी जैसा हुआ, एक हफ्ता
Yeah.
घर पे रहो, and you just get done with it. But if there is another Delta Cron, something like that coming up,
Wow,
so we'll have to
Delta Cron.
see.
Yeah. So one of the things that I really enjoyed and I'm looking forward to more in the pandemic now is the prices of like lavish hotels going really down, dude. Like really down. I love
अलग
it.
ही है इसका.
No, because so I'll tell you why. Because I'm dating someone right now, okay? And since our first date, we've been doing this every weekend or so. We just book a hotel room and we go to the hotel room and spend like the weekend there and have like a nice time. Okay. We get order for like good food and all. And it's so great, dude. We are able to get like places like the Lalit or Holiday Inn for
Wow.
like 4K. Okay, which is comparatively, otherwise it's like 8K, 9K a night, dude. Comparatively is nothing. If both of us are spending 2K a weekend, it's fine. It's
So
affordable.
Antariksh is not available on the phone over the weekend. We know
why.
Is to not disturb.
Does he have
Or
sex?
call the
No.
hotel.
Yeah, don't call the hotel. Yeah. So what about you, Zalak? What are you looking forward to?
I'm not sure actually. I think the introvert part of me has become very comfortable.
Yeah, I think
True,
that's
man.
all of us. But there's one more thing I'm looking forward to. So what happened was we couldn't go by train. So we used to go to Baroda, to my nanny's place by car. And now that's become very common. We just take a weekend and now we're comfortable with driving so much that हम गाड़ी से जाते हैं, गाड़ी से आते हैं. And like just looking forward to these road trips, they are so much fun. Like
Even
me
I'm
and my
looking forward to
cousins.
traveling.
Yeah.
I think that's the only escape for me from all of this. And like
Yeah,
the feeling
same.
of going to a new place, newness and just strangers around me. I don't want to be too comfortable here that then I don't step out
Exactly.
of my
same.
comfort
Yeah.
zone. So I just want to travel, and traveling is like the best solution to everything in my life, I think. Pretty
Yeah.
much that.
I think pretty much everybody would be looking forward to travel because they weren't able to for like last 2 years.
This is the thing, right? There's a term now. It's called revenge travel. Is a term. Okay,
Right.
because people couldn't do it this entire like pandemic. People are traveling with a vengeance, where they're like, "Ab to jana hi hai, staycation karenge, workation karenge," all that.
Yeah, a
So
lot of people are doing staycations and vacations. Even I want to do a vacation. I want to go to
I want to
Varkala.
go, man. Exactly.
This third wave is a result of revenge travel only. कि नहीं 2 साल नहीं कहना अब तो जाएंगे गोवा.
Yeah, correct. That's exactly it. Yeah.
What's with Jalasmi in Goa?
Jalasmi
नहीं
loves
गए
yeah.
ना I haven't been to Goa yet and I'm like I'm getting FOMO.
You've never been to
Goa
Goa in your
इतना
life?
सस्ता है कि everybody just keeps going there.
But
I
you've never
mean,
been to
it's
Goa
not
ever?
that
Yeah,
I've never
no,
been to
she's
Goa.
never been to.
Oh, okay. Then I
not
understand she wants to go,
that
man.
great of a
I
deal.
also not been to Goa ever.
What are you guys doing? You guys stayed in India. You've never been
We'll
to
do
Goa even
revenge
once.
travel. अब तो हो गया हो विक्रम अब क्या चलो जाते हैं.
Yeah.
Chalo.
Take out a revenge on Goa.
Let's
now,
go.
yeah. Exactly. All right. I think we have covered everything that we wanted to cover. Anything else that you guys want to talk about or that we have missed and we should maybe? Okay. That brings us to the end of this part of the episode. We'll be right back after this very short break with some great recommendations. So do stick around for that.
Hey everybody, it's been another great week on the IVM Podcast Network. On Cyrus Says, Vijay Subramaniam, founder at Collective Artists Network, talks to Cyrus about talent management in India and all there is to it. On Misconduct, Ragvi and Nisha unravel the doping allegations around various Indian athletes. On Audio Gyan, water activist S. Vishwanath shares with Kedar how wells were designed in earlier times. On The Longest Constitution, Priya tells us about the time when scores of students set themselves on fire to protest against the Mandal Commission. And on Marathi Kirkitun, the Deshmukhs take us on a tour of public baths around the world. Do follow us on social media. We're IVM Podcast on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And remember, if you're enjoying this show or any of our other shows for that matter, please do tell a friend. Also, don't forget to rate us on any of the platforms you're listening to us on. And you can also check us out on YouTube. You can have a list of all of our shows at ivmpodcast.com/YouTube. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors this week, Bank of Baroda and CoinSwitch Kuber.
Welcome back to the end of the show. Basically, we're just gonna quickly go around and ask for recommendations. So, Rohini, do you want to start?
Sure. Yes, absolutely. So I've been playing this mobile game, which I want to recommend. I'm not sure if anybody would like to play it, but still, it's called Murder in the Alps. It's
Murder mystery.
It's a murder mystery, kind of. Yes, exactly. That's what the game is about. But it has many characters. So whenever I play the game, I am actually I remember this movie called Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah, it gives that feeling.
Wow.
The game is actually like if the movie was a game, it would be this game.
I've been telling everyone about this show, and since you already talked about true crime, there's a show called Only Murders in the Building. Please check it out.
Yes, I love that show. Yes, oh my god, I love that
awesome,
show.
Awesome. We'll get on a call after this and discuss.
It's a brilliant show. But so this is the game that I am gonna recommend. If anybody likes to play murder mystery games, should check this out. It has a great story. It has great levels.
Imagine if we combined all of that, right? We combined all the murder thing that I just talked about. So it'll be murder in the
Murder on
building in
the-
the Orient Express. And what was the last thing?
Only
in the Alps.
murder.
Yeah, in the Alps. Only
Wow.
murder in the building in the Orient.
Only murder in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
building of the Orient Express in the Alps. Okay, we
Yeah.
got a new name, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, the great new show we got. Yeah, let's patent it and let's get it made.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, that's me. It's available on App Store. I'm not sure if it is available on any Play Store. So please check that out, guys. And yeah, that's me.
Jalasmi?
Yeah, I would recommend 2 singers.
Yeah.
One is this guy called Rohith Jayaraman. He is at Rohith Your Boat on Instagram. He just puts out reels, but I think he's got a fabulous voice. He's from the Berklee College of Music, the ensemble that I really like. So his reels are nice to watch. And the other guy is obviously like somebody who's ruling my heart right now, Sethi. I've heard a lot of them say that they don't like the way he's recreating ghazals because, they are priceless and, timeless. But I think the way Sethi recreates them is quite different. It's something I like. Even his original music, like there is a song called Rang, which is really nice. He's come up with Ishq and a lot of other Chandni Raat. They are again sort of recreations, but I like the way he does them because I think it's very hot. And his Instagram during the pandemic was also really nice when he used to come live, sing ghazals live for all of them. So I can't recommend him enough. Sethi, he's just been a savior these last few days. So Rohith Jayaraman and Sethi is what I would
That's
recommend.
interesting. Definitely will check him out.
Yep.
Antariksh?
I would like to recommend Shark Tank India. Okay.
Oh, yay.
It's been getting a lot. I know it's been getting some flack
+1.
because of that Ashneer dude. What's his name?
Ashneer Grover,
Ashneer Grover,
Bharat Pe guy.
Bharat Pe co-founder. Something happened with him where he was shouting at some Kotak employee because that the show has been getting some flack. But dude,
Yeah.
it is literally, I would say, a show that we as Indians can be proud of. As like a TV show that we can actually tell other friends of ours and say, okay, dude, this is an Indian show that is actually good and worth watching. Because these guys are really learned in what they know, man. The advice they give to the entrepreneurs who are on the show trying to get funded are like great advice. Like it all makes sense. It all adds up. You understand, dude. I swear to God, I started watching it literally 2 days back. Okay, over dinner because my brother was like, dude, it's really good and you should check it out. My brother is a fan of the Australia and the US ones also. Shark Tank, all those ones. So told me check out the India one. It's really good. And dude, they have like great advice and they break stuff down in the sense like what is D2C? Like what is a D2C business, right? So then like every time there's something like a new term is introduced into the show, right? Like a entrepreneur brings it up or they, while giving the criticism, the critique on the business are talking about like a specific term, they have like a cutaway where they explain the term also, like what the term means and what it entails in like very simple terms, very easy to understand terms. So I swear to God, I feel like in the last 2 days, I understand a little bit more about how funding is done, about how raising money works, about what to look for if you're looking for a business to get funded. Very interesting. I would say, please check out Shark Tank India. And
where is it available?
it's on Sony.
Sony.
Okay.
Or you can watch it on TV also.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
So that's my Zalak.
So my recommendation is a song. It's called Sweet Night. It's by this singer called V, and it's basically like a warm cup of chai when it's raining outside. It gives me that vibe.
Right.
It gives me that feeling. And the lyrics are just too good. Like it just struck a chord with me that no other song could, I guess. I think that's about it. Yeah.
All right. That brings us to the end of this episode of IVM Likes. We talked about COVID and we talked about people falling sick and all these people not being sick anymore, which is great. I still don't have it because I'm Superman. So that brings us to the end of the episode. Thank you so much.
You're
guys, for tuning in.
Antariksh.
You're out of
I'm
space.
Spaceman. I'm out of this world, guys. All right. That's it. See you guys next week.
That was a joke by Harshal, not me. I don't want to take credit.
Was it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Harshal is written.
Cool. But,
Harshal is our audio guy.
okay, cool. Harshal, thanks for that joke. And thank you so much, guys.
Thanks
See you
for
guys next
joining.
week. Yes.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
See you guys.
Bye bye.
Bye, Jalasmi.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Suro.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
Eventually, you'll see the end of your childhood,
Get accustomed to womanhood.
enjoy the experience of sisterhood,
Might get to wifehood
or not. Choose motherhood
or not. You'll learn to define your personhood,
Earn a livelihood,
change the neighborhood.
and get rid of the falsehood that life post academia is easy.
So join me, Ritasha,
And me, Ayushi,
on a journey from station starting point
to station, what now?
next station, Pudin station, and hopefully Agla station, adulthood.
Fresh episodes out every Thursday.
Do you wonder why China does the things that it does? Or want to know how we could improve online privacy? Or perhaps you're thinking about how we can kickstart India's economy? If you'd like to search for the answers to such questions, check out All Things Policy, a daily public policy podcast that covers everything from employment figures to aircraft carriers. Tune in from Monday to Friday for new episodes and fresh takes.